for remaining 80% of video. Subscribe to us on our website. 1. GST impasse continues as Sonia stands firm. This topic will be important under General Studies Paper 2. Indian Constitution and Amendments, Tax Reforms. Why recently in news? The Constitutional Amendment Bill for rolling out the long-pending Goods and Services Tax cleared the first hurdle with the legislation receiving LS approval previously. The government is keen on getting the controversial Goods and Services Tax Bill through in the current winter session of Parliament. The issues which the Congress is proposing, which government unlikely to agree are: the 1% tax for manufacturers, the constitutional cap of 18% for GST rate, and an independent dispute resolution mechanism for GST. What is Goods and Service Tax? The Goods and Services Tax, GST, is a proposal 18 of tax in India which will emerge after merging many of the state and central level indirect taxes. It will be imposed all over the country with the uniformity of rate and will replace multiple central and state taxes. The taxes to be withdrawn or merged into the GST are: central taxes, SENVAT, service tax, sales tax and stamp duty; state taxes, state excise, sales tax, entry tax, lease tax, works contract tax, luxury tax, octroi, turnover tax and cess. The proposed tax has a single rate of 20%, of which centre and state will have a share of 12% and 8%, respectively. What is the vote strength needed to pass GST bill? The vote of the Union government shall have a weightage of 1/3 of the total votes cast. The votes of all the states' government taken together shall have a weightage of 2/3 of the total votes cast in the meeting. Every decision of the Council shall be taken by a majority of not less than 3/4 of the weighted votes of the members present and voting. 1/2 of the total number of members of the GST Council shall constitute the quorum at its meeting. What is Article 246A and how it empowered the states to make laws on GST? The bill introduces a new article that says Parliament, and, subject to some conditions, the legislature of every state will have power to make laws with respect to goods and services tax imposed by the Union or the state. There are fears that states may lose some revenue because of the introduction of GST. The bill allows for compensation for revenue loss to states for a period of 5 years. Concerns over revenue loss to states if GST implemented. GST will be levied on buyers of goods and services, or where the service is consumed. This means big consumer states such as Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal and Kerala will get a high share of the taxes. To compensate for this, manufacturing states such as Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra and Gujarat fear that they will lose out on revenues. The bill provides for 1 percentage point extra tax on goods for at least 2 years. This extra revenue will go to the state from which the goods originated, or where it was manufactured. About Goods and Services Tax, GST, Council. The GST Council comprises of following members: Union Finance Minister, Chairperson; Union Minister of State in charge of Revenue or Finance, Member; Minister in charge of Finance or Taxation, or any other minister nominated by each state government, members. The GST Council should choose one amongst them to be the Vice Chairperson of the Council for such period as they may decide. The way forward. The passage of GST is becoming increasingly uncertain, and the time available is also not permitting implementation of GST from April 1, 2016. An alternative way is: Center can mimic GST at central level from April 1, 2016. Restructuring of GST bill by that time. Learning from recent GST implementation April 1, 2015, of Malaysia, that Malaysia undertook comprehensive information providing, education and communication program on GST to staffs, trade and industry representatives, consumers, so on. 2. India successfully test fires Agni-1 missile. This topic will be important under General Studies Paper 3. Indigenization of technology and developing new technology. Why recently in news? India successfully test-fired indigenously built nuclear-capable Agni-1 missile, capable of hitting a target at a distance of 700 kilometers, from a test range off the Odisha coast as part of Strategic Forces Command (SFC) training exercise. The surface-to-surface, single-stage missile, powered by solid propellants, was test-fired from a mobile launcher, Launch Pad 4 of the Integrated Test Range (ITR), at Abdul Kalam Island, Wheeler Island. About Agni-1 missile. Agni-I is a medium-range ballistic missile developed by DRDO of India under the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program. It is a single-stage missile developed after the Kargil War to fill the gap between 250 km range of Prithvi-2 and 2,500 km range of Agni-2. It was first launched on January 25, 2002 from a road mobile launcher at Integrated Test Range (ITR), Wheeler Island. Agni-I missile is equipped with sophisticated navigation system which ensures it reaches the target with a high degree of accuracy and precision. The missile, which has already been inducted into armed forces, has proved its excellent performance in terms of range, accuracy and lethality. Weighing 12 tons, the 15-meter-long Agni-1 is designed to carry a payload of more than 1 ton. Its strike range can be extended by reducing the payload. The last trial of Agni-1, conducted on September 11, 2014 from the same base, was also successful.